Someone is always first this time, huh? Consistently first. Hey Mufasa, how are you doing?
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
Let's do a couple of
You're imaginative, aren't you?
random crafts. Nope, not it. Thank you. Okay, so I ran down to 259. While I'm at this setup, I might as well do some key farming.
Are you ready? Then your trial begins.
Alright.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath. Need more time.
That was a shower of mortar.
Do you want more?
Oh, I guess my other objective is collecting pools while I'm on this.
Darkness awaits you. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Okay.
Not ready yet. Sweet revenge. I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath.
Desktop volume. Let's see.
I'm still waiting. Do you want more?
The Rift God.
Not ready yet.
Oh, did I run out of space already? collecting too many blues. Aw. Almost. But not quite. Let's clear this out.
Bleed, you filth! I'm still waiting.
Aha, materials.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Darkness awaits you! Darkness awaits you! Not ready yet.
2 days in a row. Good one. Yeah, I suppose. Nothing better to do. I ran out of TV shows to watch for the moment until they pop back up again.
Need more time.
I mean, I still do have one, but that one I can watch it on my own time.
Sweet revenge!
I'm waiting for the usual ones.
I'm still waiting.
Paragon Farm? Yeah. I mean, I don't have a support on this side or anything, but yeah, I am. I'm usually trying to get myself to that 2900 slowly.
That was just a taste!
I'm just like, while I'm on this build, I'm just gonna play around for a little bit longer.
Not ready yet.
It's not just that. I just have too many saves already, and I don't enjoy it, honestly. I don't really enjoy ZDH. I don't like grouping things up. I just don't like that role.
I am returning to town.
The buttons just don't feel fun to press, that's all. I do, but it's not arcane because I never farmed arcane yet, and it's not ancient. Like, some of the gear are not ancient. Because I haven't been playing that. I've only concentrated on playing my Demon Hunter the whole time. Not ancient again. The boots are never ancient. They're always, like, never dropping ancient. And if it is ancient, it's not resist. And I need to make sure I know where I put this. I know. I mean, I'm holding right click either way on this strafe, right? But it's just the whole thing about in-game just it's just like while you're in the rift, it's not like exciting.
Darkness awaits you. I'm still waiting.
I mean that's what happened last time, right? I mean every time we're in a group, Mew's doing the most damage.
Need more time. I need to go back.
So for example, right? So like back when I played WoW, like one thing that I didn't like what they did with the talent tree patch, there was one passive talent tree patch where they changed to that 15, 30, 45, 60 thing. That's one that I didn't like. And then even before that one, I used to be a resto druid, right? And so like when that retail gradually changed that resto druid where the tree is like no longer like permanent because people like to look at their transmogs, and druids as resto druids because you look like a tree, you can't see your beautiful farmed whatever transmogs, right? In comparison to everyone else. And that's one of the many reasons of the changes, as well as how Resto Druid were like broken as in the tree mode, right? And so like I enjoyed being in the tree mode and being in the Resto Druid, and it just looks special to me, regardless of transmogs. But I was having fun with the Resto Druid at that time, like that, versus like Boomkin or whatever, right? Even though I've played Boomkin as well, like later on, which is what I changed to eventually after they changed that Resto Druid tree to a cooldown version. And so ever since then, I rather just heal on my priest instead. If I'm not on my shadow side, I would rather heal on my priest because the priest side is more consistent. After all, um, ever since they changed that tree to the cooldown. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's so long ago. I haven't played Resto Druid in forever. But basically speaking, I was jumping around as a tree, and it was just fun like that. But then, sure, they added a skill cap to so-called pressing your tree when you actually need it now, but it's just not as fun anymore timing certain skills at the time when I was like pretty good at timing it regardless, and it was just special. You just look like a darn tree. So I just like certain aesthetics and certain way to style to play where it was just smooth as it was already. They just make it like a little bit more technical and unsmooth to me. And I just put more intelligence onto my enchantress on my monk side, and now I'm at 66.5 solo wise. and if I remove one of my rings, like I'm at like just under 64, I believe. But my intelligence on the enchantress isn't even maxed out yet. I can still have room to where I would still maintain 64 in solo if I remove one CDR on a ring, which means I basically can get it. I can get that 64 without one slot in solo, of course, because of the enchantress. Because because at the time I have 65 something like 65 something at the time. I actually only have like 12k or 13k um, intelligence on the enchantress. I had so much room to spare in terms of cooldown.
Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
So I can actually, whenever I get a more DPS ring or something, I can actually use it.
More time.
I just have to work on my enchantress a little bit more. All right. Have a good walk with the puppers.
Do you want more? I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. That was just a taste.
Oh yeah, a very nice flavor is hard to get.
Need more time.
And well, I would say funny because um I've always talked about this, in terms of like it's like it's usually a thing where the global drops matter and like every orange beam, depending on how fast you are able to scan your drops during regular rift to loot, could have been a flavor or squirts or whatever that you don't bother. But then of course now with the event, you just need gifts and stuff to reforge,
I'm
right?
still waiting.
But like when it was much tougher, um, and if you're not a person that enjoys bounties, for example, you're not going to be reforging.
Need more
You're going to
time.
be looting more, and so RNG wise, some looting factors, you could loot a good one without knowing. But at the same time, speed matters. So
Darkness awaits you.
it ends up being that orange beams don't
Not
matter.
ready yet.
4.3, 64. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not anywhere close to that one. I'm at like 2.6.
Do you want more? Not ready yet. Need more time. Do you want more?
Running Pokemon Violet. I'm not hating on a game. I just think it's interesting choice of games to play off stream. You can even enjoy it on stream. $267 slow farming.
Need more time.
Yeah, my one of my best friends plays a lot of Monster Hunter. I don't know if he still is. I think he still is.
I'm still waiting. That was just a taste. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
So, do we have to emphasize the first three letters more often?
I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
Do you want more? Need more time.
ooh, DP to HDMI. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that actually. I've been, like
Darkness awaits you.
wanting to do a bunch of that same thing, the DP to HDMI thing, because I actually want to try it out, but I just haven't gotten to it.
Want more? I'm still waiting. Need more Sweet time. Revenge.
Oh no!
Not
It's
ready
the
yet.
wrong red. No. I was like, set boots. Oh my gosh.
I'm overburdened.
I was like, no way they kept. I was like, no way they kept me hunting for
Not anymore.
ancient shadow boots for all this time
Revenge.
to give me a primal shadow boots, right? Nope.
My pack is full.
They decided not to. Yeah, it could have been Blackthorns. Ah, man.
I can't carry any more.
Defensively speaking, I would have had such a huge upgrade
Vengeance.
if I had it. But then again, the rolls could still be terrible though, so it wouldn't. It it's not it's not a total guarantee anyway. All right. Time to write this down. Sadness. Yep, it has the all red. Wow. It has the Impale there and the all res to troll me. Nothing hurts more than that. They really wanted me to get extremely frustrated. They really, yeah, I should turn off the other thing so that you can see better. I mean, you probably can see it anyway. They they really it has everything I want on here except the secondary gold, obviously. Except obviously the 12 movement speed, but that doesn't matter. I can just roll it off to vitality. But like, are you for real? Like, just give me the shadow boot instead. Like, is that so hard? Like, wow. I was even saying that it wasn't going to be a guarantee that it would be defensively helpful. Oh yeah, I forgot I got to spend. I was like, man, uh, I haven't saved a Nats. Is that restraint going to be good? Nope, it's not.
Let's see what happens, shall we? My father would be proud of you. My pack is
All right,
full.
well, Kadala can do better than that, right? The regular Rift trolled me really hard.
What? I didn't even know I had I'm that overburdened.
Ancient Sinarchus. Nope.
Anything could happen. Do come back again. See you soon.
6 of 54.
Are you ready? What a steal. See you I can't carry any more.
872. Oh man.